everybody. Welcome back. A while ago, me and Ryder talked about doing another tent, talking about another tent that we have. And so we've been sleeping in this for about a week, and I guess we'll talk about it. I've actually had it for over a year. This is the Geertop Landlope 3. Now we'll just get the elephant out of the room. We'll just clear the air right now. This is obviously a knockoff of the Snug Pack Cave, but this is not a comparison to the Snug Pack Cave. I just assume, I don't have a Snug Pack Cave, but if you have about $600 for a Snug Pack Cave, just go ahead and get that. But we're here to talk about this one, the Geertop Landlope 3. All right, so let's start out here. There's an inner tent, which is covered up basically by this giant fly. All right, and then this giant fly has two vestibules, one here, and then a much larger one on this side. Okay. We have tie-out point here, same thing on the other side. Tie-out point here, same thing on the other side. And we have all kinds of stakes holding this thing down. Now, what attracted me to this tent is I was looking for a tent for two people, mainly me and Ryder. Something that would hold up in pretty harsh weather. All right, and I did come across the Snug Pack Cave. Of course, I'm not spending $500, $600 on that tent, and I just happened to stumble upon this on Amazon. And you know, I liked what I saw. I liked the low profile. I liked the giant rain fly. And to me, it was kind of saying that it would do good in harsh weather. So I went ahead and got it. Now I will say, I bought this about a year ago, and I think I paid $150, $170 for it. It's now over $200 on Amazon. And I guess maybe if I remember, we'll talk about if I would still pay that or not. So let's just take you on a tour. We'll show you the vestibule over here. You can see we have a peg right here, and we have a zipper. Oh, another thing I want to mention while I'm thinking about it, one of the reasons I'm talking about this tent, just like the Gonix backpacking tent, there was next to nothing on YouTube. So, you know, hopefully this guys helps you if you're thinking about getting this tent or not. I'm not going to talk about the materials. It's all listed on Amazon. I think they're fine, but you can do what you want with the information. All right, so the vestibules, bulls, they can roll up like so. If you want to come around here, babe, and just show the amount of room. So as you guys can see, plenty of room in this one, and this is the smaller one. Plenty of room. Put your shoes here so you don't bring them into the tent, and maybe even a backpack or something. But remember, we have a whole nother vestibule on the other side. It's pretty much 3 times the size of this. It's awesome. But we'll get into that one. We'll show you that one too. But while we're over here, we'll get this. Hold on a second. So as you can see, obviously you can roll this up, toggle it down. Also, I'll show you these vents here. Okay, you just got the classic kickstand and Velcro if you want those to be shut. All right, let's You can see you have the mesh door. And of course the full door. All right, you want to come around and you can look inside here. Want to come on in, Ryder?
Yep.
Okay. Can you see us in here, babe? All right, so this is the inside. Obviously it's like a dome. Pretty much a square. Let's see what we got in the center here. It's exactly 4 foot high in the center. You know, I'm 5'10", and I can do this. Plenty of room to change your clothes. Plenty of room to move around. I don't feel cramped or anything. It's a great space for 2 people. 3's going to be pushing it, and I won't even consider 4. 4, forget about it. Let's give you the what I'll call the length. So that's the length there is about 6 foot 8 inches. So I'm 5'10". This is the way that me and Ride lay. And then this way you've got 7 foot. So if you're a touch taller, you could lay this way. This works fine for Ryder and I. And then it gives us a little pathway up the middle for getting up and going to the bathroom at night, or just chilling out. We've played cards in here. Yeah, real nice. Oh, I should mention, this just popped in my head. It's 5 aluminum poles altogether. 4 of the poles make up the main body of the tent, and then the one makes like this front porch awning thing off of the front. So yeah, aluminum poles, real nice. We got Ride yawning. Is this video that boring? It's not supposed to be entertaining. It's supposed to be helping people. They want it. They're looking at this tent. The floor's good. It's definitely a tougher material, but I put a grasshopper or cricket. I put a tarp underneath it anyways. Now let's go to the front and we'll take a look at the big vestibule. Oh, but my wife calls this the potato tent. And I think that's fair.
Potato tent. Well, I see.
All right, Ryan, do you want to do the honors and open up this vestibule? You can see you have tie-outs here. I already said that. And if we open up the vestibule, you will see not only its size, but we have installed a stove. So, oh, hold on, I'm getting hold on everybody, I'm getting this tied back here. Okay, all right, if you want to show right here, babe, where we put the stove jack. All right, so when you guys get your tent, this is going to be another vent. However, what me and mainly my wife, we put a stove jack in instead. When I got this tent last year, it screamed, put a stove jack in me. And I had to listen to it. So that's what we did. Oh, my little thing ripped. So this is this stove jack. Sorry, I got sidetracked there. This stove jack comes from a company, Bear Paw Wilderness. Once again, they're on Amazon. I think it's just like a really tiny company, and but they make these things are ultra high quality. They're awesome. These stove jacks. You guys want to see the pipe put in it? Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Pipe through.
There's something sticking out.
So I won't put any more on. But if you want to, can you look in here? Can you see? All right, everybody, you can see the massive vestibule you have here. It's enormous. Let's see here. We got from there to there, you're at almost 4 feet. Not to mention that almost 7 foot wide. I mean, obviously the angles are cut off, but tons of room up here. All right, so we did 2 test nights with the stove. Has worked out absolutely fantastic. I couldn't be happier.
It burned us, basically.
Yes, Ryder's right. Get in the shot. What happened the first night?
We basically burned to death. It was like 50 or 40 degrees, and then we had to just let it go out because it was so hot in it.
Yeah, the first night, way too hot. Opened up everything, had to let it burn out, and it was like 45 degrees that night. The second night, it was still pretty warm. However, in the morning, I think it was like 35 degrees. And it felt pretty good in the morning. And it warmed the tent right up. It was nice and comfy. And, oh, man. One thing I am going to change. We are going to put some snow skirts on here. Just on this vestibule. Just when I noticed when the wind would blow, it would just get up in there and it would just suck all the heat right out. So the snow skirts are not so much for snow as it is to stop the wind. Yeah, but I don't know, if you're looking for a tent that holds up in weather, this is it. I'm going to tell you guys, I don't get paid any money. I bought this with my own money. Nothing like that. As you can tell, I think I have like 25 people who watch the channel, but this has been a great tent. I have never, I repeat, I have never had a leak. Period. End of story. I've had this out for over a week. The remnants of hurricane, what was the hurricane we just had?
Ian.
The remnants of Hurricane Ian came through. We live in Ohio, so I mean, obviously it wasn't violent, but it was a massive amount of rain.
Yeah,
Nothing, not a drop, bone dry in there. Too much fun.
my dirt bike track flooded basically, and I rode in it.
Oh yeah, we definitely, there was places flooded and stuff. It was a ton of rain, came down hard, and nothing. And that's what me and Ride basically use this tent for. If I know a storm's coming, yucky weather, this gets set up and we enjoy it outside, and I couldn't be happier. Really, guys, this has been a great tent. I think you'll be happy with it too. I don't have a lot of downsides about it. I will say this, it is not a summertime tent. Period. End of story. Even with everything opened up, it bakes in there like a baked potato. So,
Take that, Mom.
so, do what you want. Would I pay $200 for this tent again? I'll be honest, I would. It has been a fantastic tent. Geertop, if some reason you're watching this video, I don't know what's stopping you guys. Dude, I would start manufacturing this with a snow skirt all the way around it and put a stove jack right there. And I think you'll do real good. There's not a lot out there for like 2-person hot tents. There's a lot of teepees, and I have a teepee, and I don't know. I'm just not that comfortable in them. The way the roofs slope and everything, there's just it seems like it's going to be a ton of room when you set it up, but man, it's not a ton of room. I mean, they're still fun, don't get me wrong. But this thing here, there's just so much room. The mess from the fire, and if you cook, it all stays here. None of it's in the tent. I just couldn't be happier. If mod it with the stove jack, guys, you won't be disappointed. It's awesome. So, all right, well that about wraps it up. Hey, if anybody's watching this, take a second and comment. Let me know where you live and stuff. Boy, that's just a ton of fun. Some of my other videos, I've just had comments from what I believe to be all over the world. Australia and some from Europe. So let me know where you guys live. Ryder enjoys it. We love watching the comments. Even if you just say hi, just type hi. It's so much fun. And I don't know, it puts a smile on my face, and Ryder's. So, all right, well, we're signing off. You got anything, Ryder?
No.
Hey, I'm going to start making some camping videos, actually showing Ryder and I camping. I don't know when those will be out, but...
we got an editor, so the videos might be a little bit better now.
Yeah, I'm just learning how to edit.
The last video, which is me with my 65, Jess was the first video of editor, so it's pretty cool.
Yeah. All right, well, thanks for clicking on this video. If you were thinking about buying this tent, if you stumbled across it on Amazon and were wondering about it, I hope that we were a help to you. Yeah, I think I pretty much covered the bases. Oh, if all this folds up, by the way, and you kind of get left with like a porch roof, if you don't have the stove and all that in there. So just to let you guys know about that. All right, we're signing off. Bye.
Bye.